What's up guys, Steve here with another unemployment update in regards to the LWA program, and we've got a lot to cover. Yesterday was a big day as FEMA announced 2 more approved to receive the LWA benefit, and one of which was actually a U.S. territory. Also, we have more states sending out distributions. We're going to go through the list so I can get you all caught up on that. And also yesterday, FEMA announced that they are officially running out of LWA funds, which comes as no surprise. We were expecting that. It's the 6th week since FPUC has expired. And yesterday also the Senate went back into session and they have already revealed their new bill that is proposing an extension of FPUC. However, the Democrats in the House have already said that they're expecting this bill to be dead on arrival. So in this video, I'm going to get you all caught up on the details, and I'm always happy to bring you good news, but whether it's good or bad, I'm always going to provide you with the facts so that way you can stay informed as to what's going on. And if you like that, if you appreciate that, if you could do me a quick favor, just smash the like button. It'll just take a second. I would appreciate it. YouTube success is pretty much based on interaction, so when you smash the like button and leave comments, it helps out my channel. Thank you so much. And also, if you'd like to keep getting these video updates, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn the notification bell so that way every time I upload videos, you can stay notified. And just to clarify, today's video right now is on unemployment with the LWA program. I will be providing additional videos on the stimulus checks and on the stimulus package that was just released. However, I like to do one topic per video so there's no confusion. And also, follow me on Instagram, SteveRam3. So first, the states that were approved by FEMA to start receiving LWA included Washington, D.C., and also the U.S. territory of Guam, which I didn't even know was applying to receive LWA. So congratulations to them. They will now be included in those receiving LWA. And we have now officially received word from FEMA that the LWA funds are about to be fully depleted. Now, FEMA initially said they could only guarantee 3 weeks of funding. And according to calculations, when the $44 billion was reallocated by President Donald Trump's executive memorandum, the funds should have lasted about 4 to 7 weeks depending on state participation. Well, it makes sense now that we have entered the 6th week since FPUC expired to hear that the funds are now coming to an end. Now, just to clarify, according to the executive memorandum, if your state has already been approved to receive LWA, FEMA should have already provided them the funds. You have not received it yet simply because you are waiting on your state to figure out how to distribute the funds, and some states can just simply do so faster than others due to their systems. Now, if your state has not been approved to receive the LWA benefit, let us hope that they will be approved soon. This serves as a reminder that the LWA benefits was simply a temporary solution to help provide enhanced unemployment benefits to the unemployed at this time. This was from President Donald Trump's executive memorandum where he reallocated already issued funds from FEMA's disaster relief funds to the LWA program. Congress has been unable to come to an agreement on a stimulus package where they can provide an extension of FPUC benefits like we saw in the original CARES Act that provided an additional $600 per week on top of unemployment benefits. Now, yesterday the Senate did get back into session and they already revealed their new skinny or targeted bill, they're calling it, a $500 billion bill providing provisions, and in there is a proposed extension of the FPUC benefit at $300 per week. Now, this is supposed to go till the end of the year and it's supposed to start when the original FPUC expired at the end of July. So this is what was proposed yesterday. Now, we've already heard word from Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats calling this bill emaciated and saying that there is not enough provisions in here to really help and support our economy, and it looks like they're saying this is already going to be dead on arrival, so it is unlikely that this is what we're going to see passed to help extend FPUC unemployment benefits. So now that we have LWA expiring, we are probably going to see one of 4 scenarios unfold, and I want to let you guys know so that way you can stay up to date on potentially what we could see unfold here. So number 1, as LWA expires, we could potentially see Congress come together and provide a comprehensive stimulus package that includes tons of provisions that we've been waiting to see, and included in that could be an extension of FPUC benefits. Now, the problem with this is, as we heard from the president on Monday, that he believes that Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, and the Democrats are holding out and will not come to any agreement because they want to sabotage his potential opportunity to win the elections, and they would rather see the economy crumble and fall apart than come to any sort of agreement. Number 2 is that we could pass a standalone bill that could provide an FPUC extension so that way the unemployed have some sort of provision even though Congress can't come to an agreement. Now, the problem with this is that we've already heard Nancy Pelosi turn down any standalone bills. Even when they passed the Delivery for America Act, the post office bill, she had 114 members of the House, Democrats, come to her urging her to pass a standalone bill to provide an FPUC extension, and she said at this time it is not a good strategy for her negotiations. The third possibility that we could see is that Congress cannot come to any sort of agreement, and President Donald Trump has to step in once again with an executive action to provide some sort of reallocated funds to help the unemployed, similar to what we saw with the LWA program. And the last potential option is that there is no agreement that is reached. President Donald Trump is unable to reallocate funds, or he reallocates funds in an executive action and then is blocked by the Democrats or Congress. Let us hope that one of the first three scenarios is what takes place and not the last. However, I want to make sure that my viewers are informed of the potential possibilities that could take place, and whether it's good news or bad news, I will always share with you guys what could potentially unfold. Not going to sugarcoat it, so that way you can stay informed as to what's taking place. All right, so let's go through the list of the approved states at this time, and now there are currently 2 that are pending approval that are still waiting to see if they're going to be approved to receive the LWA benefit, and those 2 are Nevada and Nebraska, and South Dakota is the only state at this time that has opted out. Now, for the vast majority of states, you don't have to do anything to receive these funds as long as you're eligible. However, some states are requiring that you recertify to receive the LWA benefit, so please check with your state to determine if you have to do anything or not. Also, if I read off your state as paid and you have not yet received your funds, that simply means that the state is officially sending out funds. However, keep in mind some claimants might receive it faster than others. Also, this is supposed to be received retroactively in a lump sum backdated from August 1st. So some people are reporting that they are receiving the lump sum. Others are saying they're only getting partial funds. So please let me know what your experience is in the comments, and I can share with the rest of the viewers. All right, so let's go through the list of the approved states. I also have a link in the description so that way you can see the approved states on the official FEMA website. August 15th, 2020, Arizona was paid. Iowa, an update, paid. Louisiana, paid. New Mexico, paid. Colorado, August 16th was approved, and they're saying this week or next. Missouri, paid. Utah, mid-September. August 18th, 2020, states approved include Oklahoma and Montana. Oklahoma is saying mid to late September. Montana is paid. August 19th, 2020, Maryland, they're saying late September, which is going to be probably September 27th. Idaho, paid. August 21st, states approved. Massachusetts, paid. Alabama, paid. California, paid. Indiana, next week. North Carolina, paid. Texas, paid. Kentucky is saying this week, and Michigan is also saying this week. August 22nd, we saw Vermont approved, and they're saying in a few weeks. Mississippi saying mid-September. Tennessee, paid. Rhode Island, paid. August 23rd, 2020, we saw New York approved, and they're saying a few weeks. Alaska is saying mid to late October, and Georgia is saying mid to late September. August 24th, 2020, we saw Connecticut approved, and they're saying mid-September, maybe the 13th or the 18th. Pennsylvania, Department of Labor is saying next week. Washington is saying September 21st, and New Hampshire is saying this week or September 10th. August 25th, Maine, they're saying mid to late September, and Arkansas is saying weeks away. August 26th, 2020, Ohio, still no updates, simply mid-September, potentially September the 13th. Virginia Employment Commission is saying 2.5 weeks. Some are saying September 20th. Some are saying maybe September 30th. August 27th, 2020, West Virginia is saying next week or the following. August 28th, 2020, Wyoming was approved, and they're saying as quickly as possible, and Oregon is saying late September. August 29th, 2020, we are seeing Minnesota is paid, Florida is paid, and Hawaii is moving as quickly as possible, but still no info as to distribution dates. If you have an update on Hawaii, let me know. I did have a viewer say that they did have a date, however, I haven't been able to confirm it. August 31st, 2020, North Dakota, mid-September. September 1st, 2020, Illinois is saying this week. Wisconsin is saying 8 weeks. South Carolina is saying 2 or 3 weeks, maybe late September. September 2nd, 2020, Delaware was approved, and we have an update. They are now saying September 20th. September 3rd, 2020, New Jersey is saying October. September 7th, 2020, Kansas, we don't have any information. And yesterday, states approved included Washington, D.C. and the territory of Guam, and we currently have no information on their distribution dates. Now, if your state has been approved to receive the LWA benefit, you can expect to see $300 per week for a guaranteed 3 weeks up to potentially 6 weeks. with the exception of a couple states that said they will be contributing an additional $100 on top of the $300, so that way their claimants can receive a full $400 per week. And those states include Kentucky, West Virginia, Vermont, and Montana, and potentially Kansas. Kansas initially said they would, but now they're saying they might not. However, Kansas recipients can still expect to receive $300 per week. And again, in order to be eligible to receive the LWA benefit, you must be collecting $100 per week before taxes from your unemployment benefits, and you must have lost your job due to the pandemic. I'll go ahead and put a screenshot right here from the executive memorandum for you to see where it says $100 per week from your unemployment benefits and all the unemployment benefits that qualify. Now, losing your job due to the pandemic, that's actually not in the executive memorandum, but that is a carryover guideline from the original FPUC benefits that a lot of states are enforcing. So that's what's required in order for you to be eligible to receive this LWA benefit. Well, you guys, I hope this video update was helpful and informative. I'll be sure to keep you guys up to date as to what rolls out. If we see an FPUC extension, I will be sure to share here on my channel, and I hope to give you guys good news. And if you guys like that, if you could do me a quick favor, smash the like button. It'll just take a second. I would appreciate it. Thank you so much. And if you like to keep getting these video updates, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, so that way every time I upload videos, you can stay notified. And again, follow me on Instagram at SteveRam3. Well, you guys, I hope this reaches you well. God bless. Take care. This is Steve.